Hi everybody, my name is Julie. Thank you so much for watching. Today I'm doing my Empties video! Woo! It's the end of the month, it's end of February. So let's get to it. February is always the time where I have less empties. I start all these project pans in like January, and January has empties from like December and the end of the year there. So I feel like February is always a smaller month, and we're definitely going to see that today. But then March is like a bigger month, and April's a like lower month, and then it's just like one of these things where it comes to empties, we just kind of accordion it. But I do have some empties, so I will show them to you. First and foremost, the Living Proof Perfect Hair Day Dry Shampoo. This is just a little mini of it. It is 1.8 ounce. It's gone. This is my favorite. I will be repurchasing it. I will be getting it back in my collection. Absolutely adore and love and use. There it is. And then I also have been using, as you guys know, a lot of minis. So everything else I have is a mini. Everything I have is a mini this month. It's the Youth to the People 15% Vitamin C Clean Caffeine Energy Serum to brighten, firm, and depuff. I was talking about in my Mini Madness Project Pan. I'm not obsessed with this. I'm still not obsessed with this. But I like other Youth to the People products better than this one. I'm just not obsessed with it. It's okay. I don't have to be. It's fine. And I was partnering that serum with this moisturizer. This is the Peter Thomas Roth Water Drench Hyaluronic Cloud Cream Moisturizer. This one was nice. I don't think it is the end-all be-all magic of skincare, but I do think that it felt really good, and I do think it hydrated. It's not my favorite. I will, every time I get a sample of it, will I use it? Yeah, of course. Or I'll pass it on. Like, it's not one of the ones I have to keep in my collection, but it's one that is like good enough that if I have it, I'm going to use it. I don't know. That's just how I feel about it. I also used up the Clarins Hydra Essential Cream, Moisturizes Quenches Silky Cream. See, I like this one better than the Peter Thomas Roth, the Clarins one. And I think it's just a texture thing, because the Peter Thomas Roth does feel lighter, but sometimes I want a heavier cream on my face. And I know that sounds weird, but like sometimes I want it to feel like it sticks around. I feel like sometimes when you put in hyaluronic acid, it kind of feels like it disappears. Even though like I'm layering it, like I've got that serum on and then I put a cream on top of it. I don't know, it just feels like it disappears. This one sticks around. I definitely think Silky is the way to go. Do I think this is like, Clarins is like the cleanest of skincare brands? No, but do I think it's good? Yeah. So Clarins is a better win for me than others. This advent calendar, where I think that one came out of, was like way better than I thought it was, because I'm finding myself really, really being drawn to Clarins products more than like general products, which is kind of cool. Oh, I guess this is full size. I've got one full size product in here. Neutrogena Make Remover Wipes. You know, I always buy these. They're beautiful. I like them. 25 pre-moistened towelettes. I like the night calming version, aka the purple ones. And I will continue using these like forever. I know they're not good for your skin. Another thing that I know is not good for me, but I use them anyways. They're just easy to take off my makeup. It just works for me. I do have one fragrance empty. This is the Miu Miu. This has no value. You cannot buy these little samples, but it is an empty. I normally don't show them to you, but it's an empty and actually finished today. I really like this scent. This is Miu Miu's Twist. It has a little floral, little sweetness, little fruit. You know, that's kind of like my jam. I can't actually tell you the notes on it, but I don't even know if you can still get it. I feel like I've had that sample forever, but I think Miu Miu is a good fragrance. It just doesn't last like the longest on me. So I'll never go out of my way to buy it, which is why I don't really care about looking up the notes, but I do find myself enjoying these little free samples that I get every once in a while. I think I probably got that from Sephora like years ago. I finished a primer. This is the e.l.f. Sea Bright Putty Primer. It is this guy right here. I did not love this one, which is weird because my general manager absolutely is obsessed with this. And I don't know. Do I think it was fine? Yeah. Do I think I see any vitamin C in it? No. Do I think the primer worked? I don't know. It was kind of hard to tell. It was very like slick and slippery. It almost like it stayed on top of my skin, but it is a pore filling primer, so it is kind of designed to do that. You know what's funny? I own the putty primer. I've owned it for years and I've never used it, except for like once or twice. So I feel like now that I've used this one, I feel like I need to go back to that one because I feel like I did like a first impressions on it, or like I tried it every once in a while. And I recommend the product knowing that it fills in fine lines and pores. So I think maybe I need to try it again, and I need to see if how it's working now that I'm in my mid-30s, because it might have changed like how well it works. You know, it could be something like that. And then I got the Anastasia Brow Wiz, the mini guy. This is in medium brown. This is just one of those little tiny samples, but I really enjoyed using this one. I normally mix up, you know, my Wet n Wild. I've tried the Essence one. If I get the Anastasia for free, I'll continue using it. I don't feel the need to spend money on the Anastasia or the Benefit. I feel like the drugstores are just as good. Wet n Wild, you know, is my favorite for $5 versus I think this is $25 now. I can buy 5 to 1. Do I think it's a good product? Yeah, I do. I do think it lasts a long time, but I think that I don't need it 100% in my brows. I can just fill in a little bit and be good to go. The Brow Wiz is that thinner tip. I kind of use this just the same way I would use the bigger tip. It doesn't make any difference to me, but yeah, I think it's a good product. If you're like, if you can get 50% off, then I'd be more interested. If you go for like 21 Days of Beauty and whatnot, that's what I'm talking about. That's good stuff. And that is my total empties for the month of February. A little short and sweet, and literally all minis except for the one product. But yeah, that's what I got. I'm still pleased that I got some empties, and I know in my next mini madness update, I'm going to have a lot of empties to show you, which is super cool. Let's go through some numbers. This is my total empties for the year. So this is January and February mixed in here. And this is my total spent for the year. My goal is to spend less than I use up. And so far I'm feeling really good about that. Last year I did it by just a little bit. This year I want to do it by a little bit. I actually have like a mental note to spend only $900 this year on color cosmetics. So we shall see how that works. Color cosmetics, skincare, and hair care, I guess. But not like haircuts or anything like that. That's separate. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day. Happy panning, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.